Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is my CPT West qualifier run. This is the rest of it. Yesterday was the video where I lost to Punk and losers. So this is my winners round 1 match, and then followed by my losers round 1 match before I got to Punk. I played the Ed matchup. This guy's a master rank Ed, really good player. I think that when you play, you can tell the difference between a good Ed and a bad Ed pretty fast. His Psycho Flicker is -2, and you have to mash punches to get it, or you can piano it, right? You can go like light, medium, heavy, I think, and then get the punches. But you'll see a lot of lower ranked Eds just like whiffing a bunch of light punches or whiffing a bunch of medium punches in neutral to get the flicker to come out. You can like whiff punish that. If he is whiffing a bunch of buttons in your face, you can whiff punish it if you know the second one is coming. So if he does light jab, light jab, light jab, just, you know, stick a button out in between one of the light jabs and you will usually hit him. There I jump the little snatcher thing. At first, I don't think I really reacted to it as much, but there I got a jump in, so he stopped using it unless it was in a combo. Also, Ed's little dash punch thing, where he sort of flies across the screen, I should probably neutral jump that a little more too. His heavy kick feels pretty solid as well. Ed's heavy kick seems to go pretty far, and also I don't think he can combo off of it. It's just a really annoying button. I really want to go into training mode and figure out how he's doing that, where he's just doing crouch jab into the flicker immediately. So he must be, I guess, crouch jabbing and then like just pianoing all of his punch buttons to get it out that fast. I really don't like the mash inputs, or else I would play, you know, more characters like Ed. And I play Colleen because you can actually do the quarter circle to get the parabellum. You don't have to mash; it's optional. But Ed, you do have to mash, which I think is weird. But a lot of people, I think people who play Ed like that aspect of him. He's not very execution heavy. You can focus on other parts of your game, which is I think that's a bonus for characters like this. That's a big theme, I think, in Tekken, right? A lot of the top tier Tekken characters are relatively easier to play than the rest of the cast, right? That's why Kazuya is kind of not seen in tournament as much, because he's very execution heavy, and add tournament nerfs to that and it makes it a lot harder. I think it was the main man. When I was playing Tekken, I remember watching the main man play, and he's like a diehard Kazuya main, but then he showed like tournament footage and he was playing Geese. And he was talking about how in tournament that Kazuya's like execution is too difficult, right? It's not worth it to play him when you can play like Geese, who's a top tier. Well, he was a top tier at the time. I'm not really sure. After Leroy and all those DLC characters came out that kind of ran the game for a while, I don't really know how that game works anymore. There, I jumped the Snatcher again, and he gets way more reserved about it once again. I think that was the first time he threw it since I jumped in the first round, the first game. Back heavy kick, or not back heavy kick, stand heavy kick, sorry. Again. I think that round that I perfected him, I really got his tempo, or his, I forget what it's called, but like how he's throwing his normals out. So the timing on his normals, I think I really got it under control there. You'll see me land like that crouch medium punch, and he was still blocking on your screen, but I knew he was pressing a button there, so I tapped his foot and got the confirm. There's, I got a few misconfirms, 2 misconfirms in a row, and then I don't, when I don't jump the Snatcher, I V-reversal it, but it doesn't give the knockdown because I timed it wrong, and I'm not really sure if that'll even knock down. Probably if he pressed a button afterwards. Ed's, the mix-up where he throws, like, where he procs the fireball in his hand, or he can, like, do the dash punch across the screen, that mix-up really messes me up. Because I want to jump in when I see him proccing the fireball, but then he's actually just reeling his arm back to dash at me, and then I get hit. So much damage here. Look how much damage. I ate a combo into super, and that's like 500 HP. That's over half my HP in one mix-up. That's when I like felt like I'd lost. When I took when I took over half my HP in one mix-up. Oh, this heavy kick. It's irritating just to rewatch. I think I try to whiff punish it at some point just because I don't know what to do against it, when really I could just block it. There, I got the knockdown V-reversal on the snatcher finally. That, I'm not sure if whenever he like snatches and then does the thing that looks like an uppercut, if that's negative or not. I'm sure it is. It looks like it is. I just don't know how negative. That was pretty clever. He knew I was gonna V-reversal the snatcher again, so he DP'd right afterwards. Now if I didn't right there, if I didn't block the snatcher and I took it and he DP'd, I think I would have won, right? Because he would have DP'd in my face and then I got a giant punish. So, you know, in hindsight, I shouldn't have reversaled every single snatcher that hit because he eventually read it. This is the Ryu match. So, at first I thought this guy was a smurf because his anti-airs are really good. You'll see me jump a few times just to test his anti-airs because I figured I could just get a free jump in. But that is not the case. He does let me walk him down a little too much though. Like you saw I walked from the center of the stage all the way to the corner and he didn't contest me. Here I'm not even bothering with my like meter usage. I'm kind of just blowing it for no reason really. I'm probably feeling myself a little too much, that's why. He also never blocks on wake up, so I think he's actually, you know, he's an Ultra Bronze player, but I think he has a lot of potential. His anti-airs are very good. He obviously knows his fundamentals. He just needs to block on wake up, really. You'll see even in neutral, like in this situation, I'm getting hit. There I walk under. My anti-airs are really weak. His anti-airs are really good. Here I don't think he blocks. Yeah, he doesn't block his feet on wake up. I think he might be stand blocking. Now that I'm looking at it, I think he might be holding back. And then there I just throw him. He still wasn't blocking his feet though. When he stood up there and I threw him, he wasn't blocking low. That's a big issue. Like you see the rest of his game is pretty solid, right? His neutral's okay. His anti-airs are super good. And he seems to have a grasp on his character to an extent. He just doesn't block. He just doesn't block on wake up. So he gets meatied every time. Which is understandable because I don't think I really learned about meaties until I was like silver, or like maybe around his rank, but higher up towards silver. There I punished the fireball. I've been trying to work on EX what's it called? EX command dash through the fireballs more lately because that works a lot better against other characters like Guile, Sagat, not really Falk. I think just Sagat and Guile that I can think of right now. But EX Tenko works a lot better than Heavy Rasenna against those characters. Because I mean Guile can flash kick you out of there if he knows you're gonna Rasenna. But if you EX Tenko in his face and it hits, you get a better combo. And if he blocks it, then you're kind of screwed. You're kind of screwed either way because if he blocks Rasenna, you're also screwed. Not very smart meter usage from me, but I'm just trying to get through the game because I feel like I can win. I'm feeling myself a little too much. Get anti-aired again. Bad confirm on me. He hasn't really been blocking low as much, so I didn't even bother confirming that one. I just sort of let it rip. There I bait the DP because he's been DPing me like a bunch. If he's not on wake up, if I don't hit him, he's gonna DP, but he'll never block, right? He'll either reversal or he will just, you know, take the meaty hit. Yeah, and then after this I went on to play Punk and lose. But you can see that match. Oh, we played the Karen Mirror. You can see that in yesterday's video. Thank you for watching.